Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back to the last candle review of the day. I hope you are having a fantastic evening. If you missed the first two in-depth candle reviews that I shared here on my channel today, I'll go ahead and link them in the description box right below. I shared some in-depth reviews of Homeworks Haunted Apple Nights as well as Bath & Body Works Together Weather. So those will be linked if you are interested in checking them out. In this video, we are going to be talking about another one of the Kringle Reserve fall launches. I have shared a couple of these reviews already. I still have the Smoke and Oak to review for you, and that video will go live tomorrow. Unfortunately, the Mid-Autumn Moss was a tragedy. I ended up dropping that candle and it just shattered to pieces. I tried to move it into another candle jar to see if I could salvage it. And I ended up starting to just cut up my hands. I couldn't find Craig's thick leather gloves, so I ended up just tossing that one, unfortunately. So I'm not gonna be able to review that one for you, but we can definitely talk about Sunflower and Suede in this video here. I'm really excited, by the way, to share the Smoke and Oak. I think that's another one of those fragrances that it hasn't been like mentioned nearly enough how incredible that scent is, but we will get there in tomorrow's video. All right, let's go ahead and read through the scent description here. This is still currently available, so check it out if you're interested in it. Again, it'll be linked down below. I'll also put a discount code down there as well that you can apply to this one. So, Sunflower and Suede is a warm and inviting fall fragrance where bright bergamot and rich saffron introduce a heart of soft suede and delicate rose, spiced with nutmeg. The scent settles into a luxurious base of amber and lingering floral notes evoking the golden glow of autumn. The top notes here are bergamot and saffron, the mid notes are rose, suede, and nutmeg, and the base is amber and floral. Listen, I immediately just on cold sniff put this one into the like perfumey category, and it still continues to live there. I am at this point past the halfway point, if you can see. So I've been burning this one quite a bit. I really like this one. It's not one that I see myself like clamoring to repurchase just because this isn't my usual like go-to type of fragrance family, if you will. But this is really well done. And if you are a lover of floral perfumey scents with a touch of like just a little hint of like masculinity to them, this is your candle here. This is incredibly well done, you guys. Okay, so at the top we have the bergamot and the saffron. Honestly, I don't smell saffron in here at all. I do get a healthy dose of that bergamot. It kind of comes across as slightly citrus in a way. It's really a lovely bergamot, but like immediately after that, it goes into that rose. The rose is not a super traditional rose. I think it reminds me a little bit more of like a cabbage rose or like a garden rose type of fragrance. It's not super old-fashioned smelling. It's a little bit more modern. Listen, that suede, the suede note in here is actually coming across as a white leather. So just think about like your typical, like maybe like mahogany leather type note, but then lighten that up a little bit, make it smell just a little bit cleaner, not quite as aggressive. And that's the like leathery note that I'm picking up. It is lovely, and that is where I'm getting that touch of masculinity in this fragrance, is from that suede, which to my nose is presenting as more of like a white leather, if you will. I think it works really well in here and I like it a lot. Again, I don't get the nutmeg. So the spice notes that are in here of, you know, saffron and nutmeg, they just really kind of are non-existent to me. I'm not picking them up at all. I would love to know if anybody else actually detects those two notes. I think they'd be an interesting addition for sure, but I'm just not getting them. Next we go into the amber, which, yes, this is that classic perfumey amber that Kringle seems to be pumping out like nobody's business. There was a lot of amber in the Halloween fragrances. There is a fair amount of amber in this sunflower and suede fragrance, and man, I love it. I love me a good warm resinous amber, and the one that Kringle usually picks is fabulous for these perfumey scents of theirs. I wouldn't say there's a whole lot of other floral notes. Like, I don't smell like sunflower in here per se. I kind of expected that based off of not only the label, but the name. But really the floral note that I'm smelling here is predominantly that like garden rose. So a slightly more enjoyable modern rose with that leather coming in right after. You've got that beautiful dose of bergamot to add a little bit of brightness to the fragrance, the amber to once again bring it back into the perfumey realm. And it's just, listen, this is well done. I like this a lot. This is a fabulous bedroom scent. I have mostly been burning this one upstairs at night when Craig and I have been laying in bed and watching TV together. It is a lovely one. He's not normally into a lot of florals, but I think the fact that this one smells a little bit more masculine has made this a go for burning it in our master bedroom. So yeah, listen, this is a good one. If you like deeper, more perfumey, slightly masculine florals, this one is going to be right up your alley. The strength and throw has been very consistent. I would say that the strength lingers right around a 7. The throw is somewhere right around a 7, 7.5 as well. I feel like this one travels quite a ways. And the upstairs, it certainly fills up our bedroom very quickly. It travels into the bathroom and then into the master closet. And as soon as we open the double doors into our bedroom, this one wants to travel out into the upstairs hallway. So it's got some power behind it, but it's not overwhelming. I don't think that florals should really be super intensely strong myself, because I think they can go headache inducing very quickly. And this is one where I think if there was much more behind it in terms of strength and throw, I don't know that a lot of people would enjoy it as much. I just think it would be too intense. But as far as like the overall burn quality goes, listen, I've had a really great experience with that. I've had no issues here with sooting, discoloration. There are no problems with the wicks. I think the only problems that I've had with the wicks were created by me because I am, once I get to past the halfway point with, I'm just gonna turn this to the side again so that you can see where I'm at with the flames here. But once I get to this point, I start to use my old school Yankee Candle wick clipper. It just is easier to get into the jar, obviously, than, you know, with a pair of scissors or whatever. And for whatever reason, I always mess up the wicks. I trim them way too short with that wick clipper. But you know what? Even though I do that, this candle still survives. I've done it like 3 times now, and look, there is still a flame. The flame actually starts to get a little bit taller. This has only been pooling out for about, I would say 15, maybe 20 minutes. So it's not fully pulled out yet, but you can see those flames, they're still going at it. So I really appreciate the hardiness of the Homeworks wicks. And I think, I don't know, does anybody have a better solution for trimming wicks on candles like this, where it just gets a lot harder to see what you're doing as, you know, you're going down? I feel like it's a little bit easier with the clear jars from the Kringle classic jar lineup, because you can see, you know, exactly how short you're gonna clip it before you actually, you know, pull the trigger there. but it's a lot harder to do with these more opaque black jars. So I'm just appreciative that I haven't completely destroyed the candle yet and that the wicks always manage to recover. So listen guys, no concerns here for me with the overall burn quality. I'll show you just a little, I mean, there has been no discoloration that has formed on the side of the jar here. Even there's a little tiny bit that I'm starting to pick up here, but again, I've been burning this one for a couple of weeks now, pretty much nonstop. I burn my Kringle candles way beyond the usual 3-hour mark. Kringle candles I will let go for up to 5 or 6 hours because these guys don't give me any issues. I cannot let a Bath & Body Works candle go that long. I cannot let a HomeWorks candle go that long. And honestly, I can't let a lot of other candle brands go that long either. But the Kringle soy formulation with these wicks, it just keeps on going. So anyway, big fan of this one. If you like those perfumey fragrances, I think you're really going to enjoy it. Like I said, it's still available. Pick it up if you're interested. Share your thoughts of Sunflower and Suede in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys being here. Tomorrow we will do one more roundup of candle reviews, and that will wrap up the candle reviews for the week. So, all right. Let me know if you have any questions. Check out the description box. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.